Florida State versus Georgia Tech. We saw that game, but the real season begins right now. My man Shay's in the house on the screen. He was in Houston. Now he's in Dallas on his way to Dallas. Lord knows where he's going next. But Paul Finebaum is in the house too. Paul Finebaum, well, I usually do my list, and it's usually pertaining to the NFL or the NBA. It's college football. My first A-list doing college football. This is for you, Paul Finebaum. It's for you. Keep in mind, this is fluid. The list is fluid. Let's get to number 5 on the list, please. The top 5 storylines to watch in college football for this upcoming season. Give me that right here, number 5, please. Bam! Notre Dame. Are you going to validate that number 7 ranking? Marcus Freeman can coach. They've improved over the last 2 years. His ability to recruit talent is what has raised expectations. We get all of that. When you go deliver, brother, are you going to do that? I believe in you. I believe in you. You came the first take. I wasn't in attendance. I'm going to forgive you for that. You should arrange schedules with me so I could have met you in person, but that's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, everywhere you go in the nation, fighting Irish everywhere. Y'all can't get enough of it. Notre Dame. Y'all ain't been in college football players in 4 years. What you going to do about that? You're ranked number 7 in the world. Are you going to validate that? That's number 5 on the list. It ain't number 4 on the list, though. Please give it to me. Bam! Lincoln Riley. Will he survive at USC? They were just 8-5 last year. I know the man has coached 3 of the last 7 Heisman Trophy winners. I get all of that. The man has been to the playoffs 3 times. I get all of that. But the defense stunk last year. You look less than average. There is no Caleb Williams, and you got people like Paul Finebaum saying you're about to get run out of Southern California. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? We got to find that out, Lincoln Riley, okay? That's number 4 on the list. Top 3 on the list, give it to me. Bam! Will Ryan Day beat Michigan? I understand you won 85% of your games as the head coach. But do you know that the Ohio State, okay? When's the last time y'all won a national championship? It's about 4 years before Ryan Day arrived as coach. Okay? The last 3 years, you lost to Michigan. If you lose 4 straight, that's the first time that might have happened in the last 33 years. You can't let that happen, Ryan Day. You can't let that happen. You got that roster. You got about 11 players designated to be NFL caliber players on your squad. You got to answer that call, okay? There's no Jim Harbaugh there anymore. There's no J.J. McCarthy at Michigan anymore, okay? You are the Ohio State. You are Ryan Day. Handle your business. Handle your business. That's 3. It ain't top 2 on the list, though. Boom. Give it to me. Bam! Will Primetime, Coach Prime, make Colorado relevant? We see my brother, the greatest cornerback in the history of football, the one and only Deion Sanders, being the coach of Colorado. You started off 3-0 last year. Got me, Shannon, first take the whole crew. Come on down there. We support you. We love you. But then after that, y'all lost 7-8, including a 6-game loser streak. And you're in the news for everything, it seems, but winning football games. They all coming after you. That treacherous schedule you got coming up this season, they coming for you. They trying to take you down. You got to do something about that, Prime. You got to do something about that. I think you got about 42 new players from the transfer portal. What's up? This is what it is. Everybody's going to be watching. You prime time. You draw the attendance. You draw the allure. It's going to be a microscope on you. They are looking for you to fail. Your teammates, your ballers, they got to answer the call. That's a top 2 story in college football. It ain't number 1, though. Give it to me here. Bam! Alabama! Yes! Because no matter what we say, Nick Saban is gone. He over here with us now. He over here with the college football crew, college football game day crew. That's what Nick Saban is doing. Kalen DeBoer, he's the new coach. Now, damn it, if Gene Stallings could once have won a national championship at Alabama, you can too. You're the one that won 25-3 over the last couple of years. You're the one that was in the national championship game last year. You're the one that has a 90% winning percentage as a head coach in college football, including 3 national championships, albeit with the NAIA and Sioux Falls. In the end, what it comes down to is you're at Alabama. There's no excuse whatsoever to be anything less than excellent. And it's a 12-team playoff now. So you ain't going to miss the playoffs because you're going to be one of the top 12 teams. But what you going to do? Because Kirby Smart and Georgia coming for you. You understand? Now, Alabama's been handling them over the last few years. Kirby Smart's only won 5 against Alabama in Nick Saban's era, okay? But now you're there. Are you going to continue the trend or you going to let it slip? That can't happen, Kalen. That can't happen. So you got my top 5 stories. DeBoer at Alabama, Prime at Colorado, Ryan Day at Ohio State, Lincoln Riley, USC, Notre Dame, validation. Those are my top 5 stories in college football to watch out for this year, y'all. Paul Finebaum, Shake Shack, take it away.
Stephen, it's an interesting list, not a great list. And do you know why it's not a great list? Because you left out the biggest story in college football. It is not Kalen DeBoer. It's a nice story. It's an interesting little tidbit. But the biggest story is what we've been talking about for 3 years, and that's the 12-team playoff. It changes everything. Everybody thinks they're alive. Coach Prime is a nice story. It's not the number 3 story. And by the way, you left out Georgia. Georgia has dominated this sport for 3 years. They have not lost a regular season game since Florida in 2020. That's the COVID season. Stephen A.
Well, we expect Georgia to be excellent. We know about the 12-team playoff. I dedicated this list to you because we were compartmentalizing and peeling the stories from what we think is going to involve the 12-team playoff. I was just micro. I wasn't doing macro. I was microing my way in there to really give you
I'm sorry. I missed that part of the introduction.
Yeah.
Shannon, help me out here. I didn't get the cheat sheet before the episode began. Go ahead. I'm going to let you talk.
You know what, Stephen A? I might flip Lincoln Riley and Ryan Day, but I think I would give that list a B+.